Alright YouTube, what's going on? It's Hightower 5000 here today, bringing another episode of Road to Max. Today we're on to episode number 12. So first of all, this is going to happen every now and then anyway. This past week I've just not been playing Runescape. Why? Well, there's been other games I've wanted to play. Right now anyway, the Battlefield Hardline beta is out, which there will be some gameplay on my second channel. Not at all sure if there will be by the time of this video. Depends when I upload this video. Also, there's this new game called Cities XXL as well, which is sort of like a city builder. It's very similar to SimCity, however it doesn't have the tiny wee maps, it has real large maps. So you might be seeing a Let's Play on that as well on my second channel. I don't just like to play RuneScape, I like to play loads of other games as well. RuneScape is the main game that I play. I do thoroughly enjoy it anyway, but right now there's just nothing going for me in this game right now. I'll come on and do dailies right now and that's about it. Yes, I know quests are there to do, but right now I'm not really overly motivated to do No Evil, which is going to be an hour long and take me like 10 hours to do. I do realise that the double XP is coming and I will talk about that at some point. I keep saying I will. What I want to do anyway for that is try and get like 90, at least 90 feeding. Going to get a few herb lore levels, a few agility levels. If I can get mining up to 89 and smithing up to 89. Also want to maybe get some rune crafting levels. And finally I also want to get maybe at least 92 construction. That's roughly what I want to do anyway. I mean, I'm not overly too bothered about any certain skill. I'd ideally like to bring up all sorts of skills. That's why I'm sort of spreading it across a lot of different skills. Also as well, just because at the end of the day I do get bored after one certain skill for an hour. I realise that it's going to be a lot of repetitive clicking, but I'm going to be doing, like, I'm going to be playing so much that weekend, so I will be maximising that. And I'm not so sure, have you got any other tips on what to do for double XP? I know I'm going to do protein planks and some construction at some point anyway. I know we'll do that. The weekend before I go away, as I said, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to run shit ton of planks through sawmills anyway, and hopefully at least get myself my 3 million XP, be quite nice. Anyway, enough about the 3-minute blabble. Let's get on with this video. So as you know, we're about to get ourselves only 7k away now, and I've done 70 of these decorated cooking urns, which I'm never going to use obviously because I've got 99 cooking, but here goes. So I'm not too sure how much XP this will get us. I can't remember if I extended it or not. I don't think I did in the end actually. That gets us 46,000 anyway, and that takes us over. So if I now go and check, I'll go check it maybe in another episode anyway. We should be now halfway there to 99, which is quite nice. And at the rate I'm going as well, I mean, I remember only started doing crafting probably around about Christmas time anyway, so at that rate, I mean, I can see, as I said, 99 crafting coming within the next 2 to 3 months. Anyway, so what I'm going to do now anyway is probably do a farming run. Got quite a few skills I want to train today, so I want to train farming anyway first of all. That's very close to getting a level. Also, so is summoning. And also is Hunter. So those are the 4 levels you're going to see at the start, and I've got nothing coming up anyway, so I'll get them 4 levels like probably in the next hour I hope, and then what I'll do is when I get some other levels in the future, which will probably be tomorrow anyway, or maybe Friday, whenever I do come back on and play, then I will get them levels. I was doing a bit of fishing earlier on actually, so fishing might be another one I might get today. Also did some mining, but that's miles away, so it all really depends on what I decide to train. It really depends on my dailies right now as well. Alright, so you join me a few minutes later. What I'm doing is just collecting my daily gathering limit now, and I'm quite close to 100 level, about 11k off. I should probably roughly get about 20k each day anyway, and I've not actually used my key up from turning in that crafting challenge yet, but hopefully anyway I should get the level. I tend to always now anyway put my bonus XP towards that. However, I did stop for a while because I started putting it towards feeding. As you can see, there's 13k there. Also still need to do my jack of trades for today, so still got quite a lot of XP to get from just doing daily sort of stuff anyway. Unfortunately that box trap has just disappeared though, so I'm going to have to wait for another one. And at this time of night anyway, it's only 9 o'clock at night. World 2 isn't overly busy. Just give it 3 hours and this place will be like a lag fest. I'm not at all sure which ones are most wanted anyway. Like Mithrils are wanted quite a lot, not at all sure why. Obviously if you don't have level 77 mining, the mining is absolute bitch. Hunter ones as well, box traps are wanted quite badly. You don't really see trees wanted too badly, or herbs. Well, someone's just shouting at herb there. That's a bit awkward, but overall anyway, I'd probably have to say box traps are probably the most requested. And that maybe tells you that Hunter maybe isn't the most enjoyable skill, or maybe needs a rework. Anyway, there we go, so there is the level while I was talking away there. Does that mean I've already reached my daily gathering limit? There's no way I've already reached it. Yeah, I've reached it, so there we go. So what was 11k off, now 196k away from the next level. But the important thing out of this is that is another skill at level 80. We're also going to see feeding, getting to level 80 very shortly, hopefully this episode anyway. And I don't think there's any other levels that are that close. I mean, this one here is at 78. But we're actually really starting to just round up now and get down to only now a few levels under level 80, which is quite nice. That gets out of the way anyway, and it means I can start focusing on other skills a lot more. Because I always feel guilty, for example, when I'm training like divination and all that, when I've still got skills like level 76. Alright, so now join me doing Pyramid Plunder. You're about to see probably how bad my luck is actually. I thought I'd just start off recording this from the start. Can I not even pick the lock for that? Right, that's obvious. Oh, that is the door actually, there we go. Not too bad, but basically this is Pyramid Plunder. You've never seen it before. It's a thieving mini game, which to be honest, most people know what Pyramid Plunder is. Don't even know why I'm explaining it. Thought I would start recording from the start though, just because basically I don't want to have to like waste XP in the middle, because obviously you want to maximise your time while you're in the dungeon. I have the best feeding setup I think I possibly can have. I have the exosuit on, and then I also have myself the like Supreme 5-fingered aura, and also have the Ardun Cloak 3. Not at all sure if the Ardun Cloak 4 actually helps at all, and I assume these gloves or these bracers are better than Gloves of Silence anyway. Gloves of Silence do deteriorate, but I used them until I had the exosuit anyway, so anyway, managed actually to get quite lucky with all the doors so far. Never tend to get this lucky anyway, but I'm about 5k off, as you can see 4.9k now, so not too bad. I'm going to continue up to the second top highest rooms. This is why I really badly actually want to get to 81, because I unlock a new room. So the rooms that I'll be using are 61 and 71, because I still don't have the level 81 room yet. As you can see, that's my door lock sort of there, so it's the last door I check, of course, will be the one. Half the time it probably won't even be that one, but there we go. So this is the first room. I made it here relatively fast anyway, so it's now time to start looting all these urns anyway. Hopefully I won't get too many snake bites anyway. I hate when I get bit by snakes. But with the setup anyway, hopefully I should be okay. I was doing Master Farmers, not at all sure why. Just trying to get some seeds, I guess, for doing my farm runs. Unfortunately though, I didn't really get anything. I did that for like 5 or so minutes. I was just in Draenor anyway, not at all sure why, but did that and thought, okay, I'll just do a very quick Pyramid Plunder run. So I probably will be doing a lot of this actually over the double XP weekend. I know Pyramid Plunder isn't overly fun, but I'm going to do it anyway, just because it is quite fast in all fairness feeding XP. Right now anyway, it's about 120k per hour, and then once anyway I start going ahead and get the next room, that should probably go up to about, come on, how can I not search that? I know the snake's there. That'll go up probably to maybe 150k if I'm lucky, and then on double XP weekend obviously that's going to be, you're looking at 300k per hour. So I really cannot cry about that. Obviously if I can do that for just like 10 hours, that could be 3 mil feeding anyway, and it'd be really good because I want to get up to 90th level dwarf traders. Anyway, so that's when we managed to finish the room quite quickly there actually. It looks like I've got a task complete, not at all sure why I've got that done, but there we go. So once the next room, the final room anyway, we have plenty of time. I do apologise, I'm sort of like trying to commentate and focus at the same time. When you need to focus a lot, it is very difficult to commentate. Learned that in the live streams, but there we go. So there's another 80 level, that's 80 feedings. So if we now have a look, I need to look at 2 things at once here. I have range and prayer, which is 2, herblore, which is 3, and then farming and summoning. I think I only have 5 more skills now that are under level 80, which is very nice actually. So hopefully anyway in the next few days I should be able to get farming. When I do my next farm run I'll get 79 anyway. One thing is summoning, which is going to be quite a bit of a problem because I'm not doing combat right now obviously. Prayer I can get whenever really. Range obviously will take quite a bit of time as well. That'll come with combat, and I'm in no race really to go ahead and get that level anyway. Herblore I'll get at double XP weekend as well, so I should get Herblore and I should get summoning at double XP weekend. I should have farming by double XP, and then prayer I'll get at some random point, probably when bones maybe drop a little bit more again. They've gone up about 50 GP over the past month. Hopefully they'll maybe take a wee slant down again, and then finally range will just happen over time. However, if it's the last skill, I'll probably just want to get it up and out the way. Anyway, so the time that I do record actually I seem to get quite lucky, so no one actually seems to believe my bad luck. Can't really overly complain about that anyway, but there we go, that's me pretty much done now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to exit out in a second, just going to open that up there, and then open this up here, give myself a little bit of extra XP, and then I'll see if I can get anything from level 80. Again, I don't think I can, but 81's definitely the aim, and I'm 200k away, so that'll probably take me at least an hour in Pyramid Plunder. But what I'm obviously going to do is put my Jack of Trades towards it, and also go ahead and put all my bonus experience towards it as well. So I can pickpocket 1 or 2 things anyway, but I'm not really going to bother about them because it's probably not the most efficient ways. I think I now maybe have Monkey Knife Fighters coming up as well. That's another alternative. That's maybe at level 85 anyway. But as you can see there, I think it's level 91 I can start pickpocketing workers in Elf City. So that'll be really good when I can anyway. However, it's going to be a long journey until I get that level. Alright, so you join me in the clan Kitadale, and today basically all I'm doing is I'm doing some summoning. I did a lot of mining actually earlier on in the week in here, not at all sure why, I just got some mining experience. That's what I said in one of the last clips, I got some mining experience. Always come here and do my summoning, because summoning is one of the skills I struggle with anyway. And because I'm part of the clan anyway, then I suppose I really should help out the clan anyway. Contribute my resources anyway, because I mean the clan is a really good help to me. So it's, I mean I really should be giving something back. I rarely actually max out on all the resource cap anyway, but I probably should try a little bit harder to do that anyway. It just does take a very long time obviously to do. I don't know how long it takes, I mean probably an hour and a half to 2 hours, which I don't always have, which is quite unfortunate. I mean if I did I would happily, but I mean at the end of the day it's some nice experience, and that's why I do it, also to help the clan out. Anyway, if you'd like to join the clan, then you can see some of the clan information down at the bottom of the screen here. If you want to find out more about the clan, you can message some of these people. I'm sure they'll be able to help you out. I'm unfortunately not too active in the clan. I'm hardly active in my friends chat, to be honest, so it is a bit unfortunate, but I mean there's only 24 hours in the day and there's a lot to be done anyway. Okay, so moving on, we have now got ourselves at 78 summoning. Now I mean I was saying in the last clip that summoning is going to take quite a while to get, and it will, but I will get it at, well I should hopefully get it at anyway. I've not calculated charms and pouches and all that sort of stuff. Hopefully anyway though, should get it at double XP weekend. I do have a decent amount of charms, which actually we can go to the bank right now because I want to talk about one or two things. So if we come in here and look at the bank actually, and in my resources tab, as you can see I have a fair amount of charms, and we have 165 crimsons, 108 gold, which gold, it doesn't really matter about gold. Green, yeah, I have 70. Greens are, yeah, I would do get a lot of use out of greens. Basically, before I had the imp charm anyway, obviously I get all the charms I get now with the charming imp, but before that I wouldn't always pick up gold, just because gold, in a sense, only get you like, I think 50 XP per pouch, which is just really not worth it. Blues are the best, obviously, I think you can get like up to a K with them, so that is really good. But hopefully anyway, with double XP weekend and all them charms, I'm not at all sure I need to work some stuff out. I'm sure I'll also get more charms before then as well. I need to get myself, I'm probably about to get a herblore level, and I will explain why. So if we go to my main tab in here and we scroll down, as you can see here, we have made quite a large purchase. So if you have noticed, my cash stack has gone down considerably. We can just withdraw all these please. As you can see, it's gone down from, I think it was about 90 mil maybe. It's gone all the way down to 11 mil, which is quite a drop. If we price check these stuff here though, as you can see, it is 79 million coins worth of items there. So that would total, or bring my total back up anyway, to about 90 mil. Also bought one or two other things as well just for training. However, I'm fishing quite a lot of monks right now. That's just today's monk fish alone. And slowly getting, in a sense, just training fishing. Not at all sure why. It's my AFK go-to skill right now. Not really been harping recently, it's been more fishing. So I mean, obviously when I need to AFK, previously I've just gone to harp, but instead right now I've gone to fishing anyway. So what I'm going to do anyway is I'm going to brew some of these, because basically on double XP weekend you don't actually get to use your bonus XP. But the problem is obviously that is probably going to get me about 2.75 mil I would say. It would actually get me 2.5 mil exactly if I had 10,000, right? But on this basis of using portable wells, I'll get 10% roughly extra, I think it is, so I will actually get a lot more experience. It's difficult to calculate. 10% extra more will be 2.75 million experience, however it's not always accurate. That should take me roughly up to about level 88, but the thing is, what I'll do is I'll probably just go ahead in this episode and maybe the next clip get this to 78, because obviously on double XP weekend what happens is you can't use your bonus XP, and I might as well make use of the bonus XP, get that out of the way. That'll take me up to 40k anyway, and then of course might as well just get a final 8k. The reason why I'm doing it now before double XP weekend is because I can actually sell the potions on and buy more resources. Now I said to myself I do not want to go below a 10 million cash stack just in case things in emergency need to come up, so that's what we'll spend money on. I've got a lot of money invested in quite a few things right now. As it is, I've got myself a shit ton of oak logs. Not at all sure how much that is worth, but I mean I bought like 75k oak logs. Also got myself a lot of oak planks, running a lot of them through the sawmill anyway. Still not really increased that count of protein plants, which I need to do. Also got one or two items just laying around as well here. Farming supplies seem to cost so much as well, which is quite annoying. But I do need to get on with farming. But the good thing is about double XP weekend is farming actually feels like it's worth it on that weekend. What I'll do is I'll have like trees planted bang on for when the time starts. And then of course, I mean if you pre-plant trees and just, as long as you're checking your trees' health while Double XP Weekend is going on, that still counts, so that'll be great. I'll try to do as many tree farming runs as possible that weekend. Anyway, so it was just about hit midnight, so I came over to World 2. As you can see, this is total lag fest right now. Got myself a nice wee divination challenge there, which I will definitely do and extend at some point. But as I said at the start of this episode, I was kind of getting a bit bored of RuneScape, and I sort of have been this week. I've just not been playing, hence why there's been like no videos this week at all. Would have brought you a setup video like I said, however my phone screen managed to crack last Saturday on my birthday, so I couldn't really make a video because I could only press half the buttons on like the left hand side of the screen, which is quite annoying. However, I do have a new phone now, so you'll definitely see a setup this week. I'm going away next weekend as well, so it's all a bit hectic. But right now the games I'm playing is not RuneScape. I mean, that's as simple as that. When I'm not playing, I'm not recording and I'm not making videos. It's a bit unfortunate. You go through phases of games. Right now I'm really digging Cities XXL, which is a city simulator game. I'm going to start up a Let's Play on my channel. I don't think there'll be a video up just yet on that channel, but there will be definitely this coming week. Also been playing quite a lot of Hardline, Battlefield Hardline, that beta. That beta ends tomorrow, so been trying to get the most out of that beta as well anyway. I've got some gameplay recorded from that as well, so if you'd like to see some videos on that, I can always put them up on my second channel. That's what my second channel is there for anyway. I don't just want to do RuneScape. I'm one of these people who just get bored of something after a while. It's very similar to skills, for example. I can't set a skill for 2 hours and just train it for 2 hours straight. I just couldn't do that. I mean, I maybe do it for an hour maximum and then go and change and do something else. It's similar with games in a sense actually. I mean, I can't play RuneScape for 12 hours a day. I usually land up watching YouTube videos or AFK because I could not sit and concentrate and play RuneScape at the keyboard solid for 12 hours. I just can't do that. The only rare occasions that I do that are Double XP Weekend, and you will probably see me doing that. However, I guarantee I will be doing some AFKing on Double XP Weekend. Anyway, so with that rant over anyway, basically if I'm not playing RuneScape, then I can't really be making RuneScape videos, and a few people have been asking me where the RuneScape videos been. Well, I've just not been playing, so I've not been going ahead and making videos anyway. One or two things though that is sort of not demotivating me, but just there's nothing really going in RuneScape. I can't wait for the Double XP Weekend and the World event. I think I'll start playing a lot more when that comes out. Obviously the new quest is coming out this year as well. I'm sort of seeing that as a bit of a lack of new content. Of course there's a shit ton of quests to do, but right now the quests on my list are very long quests. I've got King Ransom to do, Broken Home to do, also got Do No Evil. These are long quests and I don't overly like, because obviously for Do No Evil right now, I mean that's probably going to take, the video will probably be at length of about an hour to an hour and a bit. I've only started writing out that quest, I've only wrote about 5 minutes of it. The time I actually write it out, record it, edit it, I mean it's just going to take a good 10 hours, and right now I just can't be fucked in a sense. I go through these phases. Right now I've got a lot of coursework due at uni, so it's quite a stressful time in a sense. It's this sort of rush after Christmas now that everything's settled down. The good thing is about Christmas, I really took advantage of Christmas. I managed to play as much as I could, and I was getting like an episode of Road to Max out every 2 days basically. That was ideal life, that was perfect. However, life comes back, hits me in the ass, and it's quite unfortunate, but however I will get through it, and I mean there will be hopefully a phase, hopefully coming up soon anyway, because I really do need to get back at RuneScape for Double XP Weekend, but this week anyway I've just not been playing. Alright, so you join me on our farming run. We're about to check this tree and get ourselves level 79 farming. So anyway, if you are, one quick tip anyway, if you are doing farming like myself, then set yourself a preset, because presets do help me out so much. Originally I was so demotivated to do farming, in a sense I still am, just because it costs so much, and I always complain about that, I know, but I will talk about that in a minute again actually. So one quick tip is to make a preset. It'll save you a lot of time. What I used to have to do is search through my bag to try find saplings, to try find pineapples, to cactus spines, all this sort of stuff. With a preset I can just hit one button and it's my preset one option, and then what I do, withdraw that, and that's me away. As long as I've got all the supplies, enough supplies in the bank, like right now I need to buy more cactus spines, but I mean it just makes life a lot easier anyway, and it speeds up the farming run anyway by a minute or two. Anyway, so there's one good thing actually, we can now plant dwarf weeds, which I guess will be more XP. Alright, so that's going to wrap up this video. I do apologise about this video, it's been a bit all over the place. There's a lot of repetition in this video as well anyway. For example, I kept saying the word anyway, not at all sure why. I always say like so anyway, I'll always say these words over and over again. I really need to work on that. That is one thing, especially when I was editing anyway. I was like, okay, I need to cut out this because I said the word anyway 3 times in the sentence already. But moving on from that anyway, I hope you have enjoyed this episode. This again was another long episode. Right now there's probably going to be an episode a week. However, next week is a bit of a problem. I'm going away on holiday for 4 or 5 days. I'm going away from the Friday to the Tuesday next weekend, the weekend before Double XP weekend. This is what I said, I'd just be running planks through the sawmill. So there's going to be a bit of effect on videos. I'm going to try and pre-make some videos. However, obviously, as I said, this week is a very busy week with coursework and all that. Yes, I'm making excuses, but in a sense, I just do this as a hobby. I mean, this is not my job or anything like that. So at the end of the day, this isn't actually my main goal. I would like it to be my main goal, obviously, but education comes first. So as you can tell right now, I do have restricted time anyway, and of course, as I said throughout this video, I'm not totally playing RuneScape, I'm playing other games, so look out on my second channel. If you don't know, I actually do have a second channel called Hightower Plays. Link is down in the description below. What I will be doing, I might bring, if you want to see some hardline gameplay, then I've got like an hour and a half recorded of that. Really enjoyed that actually, and probably will get the game when it comes out. Also, I'm about to start a Let's Play on Cities XXL, which is basically a simulator game of building a city. I really enjoy them sort of games, simulator tycoon sort of games, so just start that up anyway, see how that goes. It's not really in a sense for the amount of people who want to watch it, it's just for me because that's what I enjoy playing, and I think anyway if I record it then hopefully it'll maybe entertain some people. So there might not be a lot of videos coming up this week or over the next week and a half anyway, until just before Double XP anyway, but there will be on my second channel, so look at on that channel as well. Hope you can understand everything that I've said in this video. And yeah, I guess that is about it. Now this weekend, of course, as I said, I'm going away. I need to say one thing that I might struggle to reply. I'm going to be using my laptop, but my laptop seems to crash quite a lot and all that sort of stuff, so I do get DC'd often. It crashes on me. The RuneScape application randomly closes at times, so if you do send me a message this weekend, there's a possibility I might not reply just because it is going to be a bit hectic. The final thing is to say is please leave this video a like rating. If you've not subscribed already, then please do. Check out my second channel and my Twitter in the links in the description below, and I'm out. Adios.